Well, there used to be a regulation on it, like your commodities, your corn, soybeans and stuff, could only move a certain amount in a day's time. Like I remember, I started with my share with my dad back in the early 80s when times were tough. And back then, if corn raised 2 or 3 cents in a day, it really did something. It really went up or it really went down. 2 3 years ago, I was working in town yet and farming, and a lot of times I'd go outside in my truck to eat my dinner and listen to the market to see what they were doing. There was a time where I called into PV and I was getting prices on corn, and he had quoted me a price, and before I got done talking to him, and he says, "Oh, corn just went up 10 cents. I says, "Well, if it went up 10 cents, you might as well lock me in for 1,000 bushel because it was up 10 cents. I mean, that was a matter of minutes where it jumped a dime, where years ago, if it jumped a dime in a couple months was really a big deal. Now it's such a fluctuation. You could make or lose $1,000 in a day selling these products in a heartbeat, you know.
It's a gamble. Every day is...
Gamble with farming, it's a gamble every day.
Yeah. You don't have to go down to the boat. You do it waking up.
If you want to stay on top of it, you almost got to have one guy that sits in front of the computer and watches the market.
It's stressful, but it's the most rewarding part of farming too. Just seeing the kids grow up with it.
Coming across the ridge, my great-grandfather said, "Someday I am going to own that down there." And my great-grandmother thought, "Well, it's nothing but timber. You're crazy." Then one day he said, "We're going to move down there," and they had to start fresh. They had to clear the logs, build a cabin, build a barn.
I actually started farming at Dad's place in Sherrill. Grandma gave us the opportunity to buy this, and then we moved out here. And we farmed it with Grandpa in halves for 2 years, and then we rented it off Grandma for a year. I asked her if she was interested in selling, and now we're here. We'll have the opportunity. He'll see it in the family for 200 years, you know, which is unheard of anymore.
For potty training, if I didn't go to the bathroom on the toilet, I couldn't go to the farm, and it straightened me out right away. So I guess since a young age, it's always been in me.
The biggest reward I can see is that they got an opportunity to keep this farm, hopefully, in the family this generation and the next generation.
I bought in to the farm. This would be year 2 with the cattle, and then last year I bought in with all the crop ground.
Roughly 400 acres, 200 tillable, 200 rough ground, and we run their beef cattle.
In April they calve, and then the following July they get sold to market. It's kind of like a project, I guess, one way to say it. You see where you start and see where you finish.
The community right here does a lot of benefit things, like a side-by-side ride every year. It's a donation to go, and it goes through everybody's farmland.
Kind of look at everybody's crops.
And then everybody brings a dish to pass. We have a supper, you know, like a burger night. The money that they raise from that always goes to a family that's in need in the community.
My favorite part with farming is mainly working with the cattle and messing around in the tractor with the grain. Once a year, usually we'll have some people come out.
It's called the Balltown Fair. One night's fishing at a pond. Another night is playing horseshoe. And Friday night is frogging night. Farmers and their kids will go to everybody's pond, different ponds, and they'll spear frogs. We have a party and fish fry and frog legs and whatever. You get to meet and chat with the farmers.
Stories about what I would call the old guys farming and stuff they did back then, you know, you can't believe they got away with.
They always had a ritual to go up the river on each other's birthday, and the one year
They took the priest along from Balltown here. Well, he got pretty well full. And they were scared of him, so they tied him in the boat.
So
So he wouldn't fall out and
So he
drown.
wouldn't fall out or anything. So
It's a lifestyle you want to do. You got to want to do it. And
you work as a family.
it's a family thing. Everybody's got their thing, and they know what to do and when to do it.